She is back in the courtroom playing ADA Maroon. Check her out.
One of the pieces belonged to Celeste, and the other three presumably belonged to the other three victims.
Police have been trying to find evidence to support that assertion, but so far, no luck. These women didn't have much of a social footprint. The odds of success here are remote.
We can try to push back the start date, find more evidence, and try all four cases together. It'll give the families of the other three victims a more thorough sense of justice and closure.
Love that trio. Joining us on the couch this morning from Law & Order, please welcome Odelya Halevi. Great to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
A huge fan of the show. So you play an ADA, right?
I do.
What kind of ADA would you describe yourself? Sympathetic, tough, all the
Absolutely
above?
all the above. I mean, I feel like a lot of people say, you know, a lot of the times in real life when I'm being sympathetic or being so sensitive, people are like, be strong, be strong. I'm like, you don't understand that being strong is being sympathetic and empathetic and all of the above. It's just you just are able to connect to people and you know, feel what they're feeling and still be badass and still be strong at the same time.
Right.
It's not weakness in any way.
No way.
Yeah. You know what's so funny about people that have watched Law & Order for decades now? Feel like, you know what, I know enough about the law now. I could try that case. I could try that.
Oh, that is me. Okay, is that you or I book Law and Order? I feel like I have done the research for the show way before I got the show. Like, I used to get a lot of traffic tickets. Not my fault. Not my fault. I used to get stalked by this one officer who would pull me over everywhere I went in LA until I got a new car. And I swear to God, I would put a suit on because, of course, I couldn't afford to hire a lawyer to fight those tickets. I would put a suit on, go to court. I'm like, I did my research. I've watched Law and Order my whole life. I know how to win a case.
You're objecting. There's nothing to object to.
And so how'd that go?
Yeah, I would show up to court, and everybody around me thought I was a lawyer because of what I looked like, and they would ask for advice, and I gave them advice, hopefully a good one, and then I actually got some tickets dismissed.
There you go.
Oh, because I watched Law and Order.
Look at that. I'm telling you, there's an educational lesson to it all.
I'm telling you.
Do you think you could be a lawyer now?
I just remember when I got the audition, my friend also got it, and she was staying with me at the same time. Like, and she was just reading the script, and she's like, man one, like looking it up, and I'm like, manslaughter.
Yeah.
You know, like I had all
You're like, come on, girl.
Because I watched the show for so many years, and I mean, Sam was my hero.
I know.
And I mean, I grew up in a country so tiny, in a city so tiny, you know, Israel, and I would watch it when I was 7. I think he joined the show in 1994, and I couldn't speak English at the time, let alone like read subtitles, but I remember watching it on TV with my mom, because all we had at home was like Law and Order or cartoons. My parents were cheap, we didn't have cable. So, so it was Law and Order on repeat, and I was just like, this guy's my hero, I want to be him one day. And then years later, you know, I moved to the States at the age of 20, I learned English, I learn how to talk and communicate, and the last thing I thought or imagined was that I would get to work with this legend.
I know.
Legend. That, I mean, in fact, his last episode that just aired last week, he is in court and he's cross-examining and giving a closing argument, and I was just sitting there, and I told him afterwards, I said, Sam,
you're gonna make me cry.
I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm watching TV. Because the last time I saw you do that was when I was in my parents' house, when I was very, very young.
And now you're doing full circle moment.
Yeah, it's full circle. I'm just so lucky.
Oh my gosh, that's a great story.
It's the allergies right now, right? Oh my God.
I felt like I faked my way through, you know, life to get, and I've done the research, not knowing that I was doing the research.
Right.
In order to play this character.
I mean, the show's doing something right? It drew you in when you were a young girl watching in Israel. It's been on for 23 seasons now, so it's doing something right.
Because it's always relevant. There's always, I mean, Dick
Real
Wolf
life.
is just extraordinary. His idea, his vision is just so extraordinary because, I mean, ripped from the headlines.
Exactly.
Our stories are fictional, but it's always related to a topic that is relevant and that everybody can relate to, and each character really represents a different opinion that people would have there. So it really creates a lot of conversations. And so, yes, you become addicted to it.
And that's what's great watching the three of you, too, is like you have different opinions on how to exactly try that case. What can people real quick expect from your life outside of the show? Because we're almost out of time. I want to talk about a big announcement you have as well, the engagement.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I'm engaged. Yay. Yes. Oh, that was a surprise. It was a great surprise.
Look how beautiful.
There it is. There it is.
We had to get rid of the banner.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen. We talked about it.
Yeah.
But we were in France, and we were there for a friend's birthday that would happen at the end of that week. So we made a trip out of it, and we're in this beautiful, beautiful hotel, countryside, south of France, and I walk into this beautiful bungalow, and there's flowers everywhere. There's flowers when you enter, and like leading to the bed, and you know the big heart made of flowers on the bed, and I'm like, oh, they're really romantic in France. You know, Americans should really learn from the French about being romantic. And this whole time, I have no idea. Then you know, we both get ready. And we were about to go look at their beautiful garden.
Yeah.
So we leave the room, we go to the garden, and I told Aaron, my fiance, I said, oh, you're dressed in white, interesting.
Oh.
And again, there's nothing in here that goes, this is special, even though he never wears white and he's never this nervous. And then the girl from the concierge is following us because she wants to take a picture, and she's following us for a long time. And then at the end of it, I'm like, okay, we should probably have her take a video, because I'm getting, like, I don't want her to work this hard with taking pictures. And then all of a sudden he goes down on one knee, and I'm like,
Congratulations.
Okay, that's why they're so romantic.
Wow, well, that's amazing. Well, congratulations on your engagement. Congratulations on another season.
Thank you.
It's such amazing.
Great to have you here.
Work.